Greetings. Today, we will discuss whether poor gut health can lead to fatigue and brain fog. You're dragging yourself through the day like a smartphone running on 2% battery. Your brain feels like it's wrapped in cotton wool. You've had your thyroid checked, probably, your vitamin D levels tested, definitely, and your doctor tells you everything looks normal. Meanwhile, you're still exhausted and can't remember why you walked into the kitchen. Here's what they're not telling you. Your gut is likely the culprit, and it's been screaming for help this whole time. The gut-brain axis isn't some fringe alternative medicine concept. It's real neurobiology that conventional medicine has been systematically ignoring because there's no profitable pill to sell you once you understand it. Your gut contains approximately 500 million neurons. Yes, you read that right. We're referring to the nervous system lining your digestive tract, often called the second brain. This enteric nervous system communicates directly with your brain through the vagus nerve and through various biochemical signals. When your gut health deteriorates, this communication system gets corrupted and your energy and cognitive function start crashing like a poorly coded software update. I'm the digital avatar of Dr. Max MacCloud, aka the Nutrition Ninja Doc. His passion and purpose are to solve health problems to help people achieve their health, performance, and appearance goals. He uses AI to save time, allowing him to focus on helping others. With over 45 years of clinical experience, he has developed extensive, specialized health knowledge he wants to share, which is why he produces videos. Please note that this is not medical advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Consult your trusted progressive healthcare provider before making any significant changes in your health regimen. Now, let's get back to today's topic, but before that, I ask you to please hit the like button if you find this information helpful. Subscribing to this channel helps get this information to more people. 1. Compromised nutrient absorption. Poor gut health means your intestinal lining is damaged or inflamed. Even if you're eating all the right foods or taking supplements, your body can't absorb them properly. Insufficient iron, B12, folate, and magnesium directly cause fatigue, and your gut is the gatekeeper to all of it. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, you're never going to get results. 2. Dysbiosis produces toxic metabolites. When pathogenic bacteria dominate your microbiome, they produce metabolic byproducts that are basically cellular poisons. These include lipopolysaccharides, LPS, which trigger systemic inflammation. This inflammation exhausts your immune system, which then drains your energy reserves. Your body is essentially running a constant fever-like state, burning massive amounts of ATP, your cellular energy currency, and fighting inflammation that shouldn't exist. 3. Reduced short-chain fatty acid, SCFA, production. Healthy gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, primarily butyrate, propionate, and acetate, through the fermentation of dietary fiber. These SCFAs are critical for energy production, especially butyrate, which is the preferred fuel for your colonocytes, intestinal cells. When dysbiosis occurs, SCFA production plummets, and you lose a significant energy source. Your cells are literally starving for fuel. 4. Impaired mitochondrial function. Dysbiosis and the resulting chronic inflammation directly damage your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells. When your mitochondria aren't functioning optimally, ATP production drops, and you experience what feels like terminal fatigue. It's not laziness, it's cellular energy bankruptcy. 1. Leaky gut leads to leaky blood-brain barrier. Here's where it gets interesting. Intestinal permeability, leaky gut, is often accompanied by increased permeability of the blood-brain barrier. When your gut lining is compromised, the tight junctions holding back lipopolysaccharides fail. These endotoxins enter your bloodstream and trigger systemic inflammation, which extends to your brain. Suddenly, your blood-brain barrier becomes leaky too, allowing inflammatory molecules and other unwanted compounds into your brain tissue. 2. Neuroinflammation from dysbiosis. The same pathogenic bacteria and inflammatory cytokines that fatigue your body also cause neuroinflammation, specifically in your brain tissue. This is absolutely devastating for cognitive function. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for focus, decision-making, and executive function, becomes compromised. You can't concentrate, you lose your words mid-sentence, and you feel like you're thinking through a fog. 3. Neurotransmitter. Dysregulation. Here's something most doctors don't know. Your gut bacteria actually manufacture neurotransmitters. Approximately 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in your gut. Your gut also produces GABA, dopamine, and other critical neurotransmitters. When dysbiosis occurs, neurotransmitter production crashes. Low serotonin causes depression and cognitive dysfunction. Low GABA increases anxiety and brain fog. Low dopamine kills motivation and mental clarity. 4. Lipopolysaccharide, LPS, crosses the blood-brain barrier. LPS is an endotoxin produced by gram-negative bacteria. In dysbiosis, elevated LPS crosses a compromised blood-brain barrier and triggers microglial activation, your brain's immune cells. Activated microglia produce pro-inflammatory cytokines that directly impair cognitive function. You experience brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and a mental fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. 5. Vagal signaling disruption. The vagus nerve is your direct hotline from gut to brain. When gut health is poor, this signaling pathway gets disrupted. The vagus nerve is critical for the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. And when dysbiosis interferes with it, you lose the ability to downregulate your stress response properly. You stay stuck in sympathetic overdrive, fight or flight, burning through cortisol and adrenaline, which accelerates cognitive decline and increases fatigue. Here's the cruel irony. When you're fatigued and brain fogged, you make poor dietary choices. You reach for quick sugars and processed foods to boost energy temporarily. These foods destroy your gut bacteria further, worsening dysbiosis, which increases fatigue and brain fog. You're trapped in a degenerative spiral, and unless you interrupt the cycle at its root, your gut health, you're just going to spiral downward. Multiple studies have established the gut-brain axis connection. Research shows that dysbiosis increases intestinal permeability, which leads to systemic inflammation and neuroinflammation. Patients with poor gut health show significantly elevated levels of LPS and pro-inflammatory cytokines. Studies demonstrate that dysbiotic microbiota produce fewer SCFAs, reducing energy production and cognitive function. The composition of your microbiota directly correlates with neurotransmitter levels and mood cognitive symptoms. Yet most conventional doctors still treat fatigue and brain fog as standalone symptoms, completely ignoring the gut entirely. They run thyroid panels and vitamin tests, which often come back normal because the issue isn't deficiency, it's malabsorption, and then prescribe stimulants or antidepressants that don't address the root cause. If your fatigue and brain fog stem from poor gut health, you need a comprehensive restoration protocol. 1. Remove the destructive elements, eliminate ultra-processed foods, sugar, artificial sweeteners, and glyphosate-contaminated grains. Stop taking unnecessary antibiotics, reduce alcohol consumption, eliminate vegetable oils and trans fats. 2. Heal your gut lining. Increase consumption of collagen-rich foods and bone broth. Add L-glutamine, zinc carnosine, and slippery elm-use quercetin and other anti-inflammatory compounds. Ensure adequate vitamin D, critical for tight junctions. 3. Support bacterial restoration. Consume prebiotic fiber from vegetables, resistant starch, and soluble fiber sources. Add fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, kefir. Consider targeted probiotics. Use Big Restore, formulated specifically to support comprehensive gut healing and bacterial restoration while simultaneously addressing the neurological impact of dysbiosis. Big Restore isn't just another probiotic supplement. It's engineered with the principles of the Age Reversal Technology Center's Wolverine Healing Protocol, a comprehensive approach that understands the interconnection between gut health, energy production, cognitive function, and overall vitality. Big Restore provides the nutritional substrates your bacteria need to thrive, supports your gut barrier integrity, and helps restore the vagal signaling that connects your gut and brain. When you restore your microbiome with Big Restore, you're not just treating a symptom. You're addressing the fundamental biological dysfunction causing your fatigue and brain fog. 4. Optimize your stress and sleep. Your microbiota has circadian rhythms, and sleep matters. Chronic stress destroys your microbiome. Meditation and breathing work directly improve vagal tone. 5. Increase movement. Exercise directly improves gut motility and bacterial diversity. Physical activity increases SCFA production and mitochondrial function. Your fatigue and brain fog are likely messages from your gut screaming that it's been neglected. These aren't symptoms you need to manage indefinitely. They're signals pointing to a treatable root cause. By restoring your gut health through proper nutrition, targeted supplementation like Big Restore, and lifestyle optimization, you're not just improving digestion, you're literally restoring your energy production and cognitive function. The fact that this connection is so underutilized in conventional medicine is a perfect example of how the system fails to connect the dots. Your gut isn't separate from your brain, it's integrated into every system of your body. Fix the foundation and everything else improves. Stop accepting brain fog and fatigue as your baseline. Your microbiome is waiting to be restored. Ready to eliminate brain fog and fatigue by actually fixing the root cause? Contact the Age Reversal Technology Center in Sarasota, FL, for a comprehensive consultation. Ask about Big Restore and personalized gut restoration protocols designed to restore your energy and mental clarity. Your brain fog isn't a life sentence. It's a sign that your gut needs help. And when you fix your gut, everything else follows.